wants to be a paperback writer? Paperback writer. Ooh. Hello. It looks like you caught me listening to my Beatles album on my computer. But I mean, you can't blame me, they're the Beatles. Anyway, welcome to Learning Hurts. I'm Joe Smittleton. Today, we're going to be talking about the scientific method. Yes, you heard that loud booming voice right. We're going to teach you how to use the scientific method to solve your everyday problems. Let me just move this microphone here closer to me so that you can hear my awesome voice better. There. Sorry about the noise. Does that. Anyway, to our show. Take, for example, you have a brother. He's your average, annoying, 3-year-old little brother. His name is Bobby. It's long for Bob. Short for Bobitophantus. But everybody just likes to call him Little Bobby. Little Bobby wants a toy truck. But Little Bobby doesn't know how to get the toy truck. So he's going to use the scientific method to help him get that toy truck. First, Little Bobby is going to think of his question. Little Bobby already knows this answer. He wants to know how he can get the toy truck. The next thing that he wants to do is investigate and observe other kids, see how they get their stuff that they want. So, the following week, he visits a lot of his friends' houses, and he asks them, how do you get your stuff that you want? They reply, quote, I get the stuff because my mommy and daddy buys it for me. So, little Bobby ponders upon that, and thinks, how is he going to get his toy truck? So little Bobby ponders, and ponders, and ponders, and ponders, and ponders. And he finally comes up with his hypothesis, the next step in the scientific method. Little Bobby's hypothesis is, quote, if I ask mommy and daddy to get me the toy truck, then I get the toy truck. Now, little Bobby is going to perform an experiment, testing his hypothesis to see if it will be correct or incorrect. His experiment is, he goes up to his mom and dad and asks, quote, can I get a toy truck? Unquote. His mom and dad reply, quote, no. Unquote. So, what should little Bobby do now? Should he either A. cry and pout in his room for 15 minutes, B. develop a new hobby, such as spaceships or submarines, or C. try the scientific method again and see if he can find a new way to get his toy truck? If you picked C, congratulations! If you picked A or B, you really need to start paying attention. So little Bobby thinks about another hypothesis, and he comes up with one. And you know what it is? It is this. Quote, if I put the toy truck on my Christmas list, then I will get the toy truck. Do you think Bobby's hypothesis was good enough? Let's find out. His experiment to test his new hypothesis is simple. To put the item on his Christmas list and hope that Santa will give it to him for Christmas. But he'll have to wait a while, as it is June where he is. So he'll have 6 months of waiting, and 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 finally, Christmas arrived. So little Bobby runs downstairs to the Christmas tree, and you know what he finds? His toy truck! He was so overjoyed. Thank you, Santa, for giving this fine young lad the truck that he's wanted for 6 months. I need a moment. Okay, I'm better. Much better now. As you can see, the scientific method helps people, even toddlers, with their problems, even though they may not realize it. So whenever you need a problem to be solved, just follow the scientific method. Thank you for watching Learning Hurts. I'm Joe Smittleton.